Hello guys, my name is Diego Yusta. This is my grade 10 science experiment for Mr. Foscura's class. And I'm going to be dissecting a chicken and splitting it into several parts today. So this is our chicken, nice, good, and washed up. First thing we're going to be doing is separating the legs right here. So you just pull it, and you separate the skin from that a little bit. That's good. And you're going to want to push up and dislocate. There we go, I think. It's taking longer than I thought it would. Chicken, make it easier. There we go. We got our leg. Now we're going to repeat that for the next leg. Just dislocate that. And cut right through. I'm going to use my bigger knife. There it is, second leg. Throw that in the bowl. And now what we have is a legless chicken. Let's get rid of some of that cartilage over there. It's a good piece of meat. Now what we're going to do is remove the back. So we're going to turn it upside down, and we're going to get rid of this. Some extra cartilage. And we can just pop that open. Should be easy to take off and get rid of some of that cartilage, and there we go. This is our chicken back. Now what we have is a backless, legless chicken. Our next step is to take the wings off. So what we're going to want to do is to cut into the armpit right here. And we're going to pop up, get that nice shiny bone, and we're going to cut through that. Nice and easy. And we got a good drumstick right there. Some chicken wings. And we're going to repeat that for the next arm. Cut a little bit in, and pop. Cut right through. Perfect. Next chicken wing. Now we have an armless, backless, legless chicken. So, our next step is to get rid of the spine. Nobody wants that in their food. So, what we're going to do is we're going to flip upside down. We're going to cut on each side of the spine. We're pulling up on this, we're going to push down, kind of getting into it. It's kind of itty, gritty. We can separate the spine there. Just cut into that. And that is our spine. So now we have what looks like completely backless chicken. We should be completely left with the chicken breasts. There's a little bit of cartilage left in there. Alright. Looks like we're good. Get rid of some of this bone. Alright, so to get to the breast, we're going to cut through this soft cartilage right here, right above the sternum. Should be easy to pierce. Nice and soft. And for this step, I believe we're supposed to get in with our fingers. Right in there. Separate the rib cage from the chicken breasts. Should be good. Going on the other side, getting nice and deep into that chicken. Get what I think is the wishbone. And this should be coming off nice and easy. Not very experienced with this though, so it's a little bit harder than what it looks like. There we go. Nice chicken sternum right here. Should be pretty easy to separate. There it is, you can see it popping out. I think this is called the xiphoid process or something. Seems like this sternum broke a bit. Look at that. Get rid of the rest of that sternum. It's kind of tough. Alright, we'll leave that for now. Get rid of the other rib cage. Alright, looks like it's finally getting out. A bit of chicken on there, we could probably pull off and eat that. It's a good piece of chicken right there. And now what we're left with is a little bit of a dismantled 2 chicken breasts. what we can do now is clean up the breasts a bit. Get rid of any cartilage that we don't want. This part of the sternum right here. Definitely don't want that. We can deal with that later. But for all the other pieces we can leave the skin on, as you know. For this one we are going to separate the skin. For the most part you can just kind of get it off with your hands, but for this center part here it's a little bit more attached, so we're going to get in with our knife. It's nice and soft. There you go. Now we got the skin there. Put it in there to throw out some later. So now we're left with pretty decent looking chicken breasts. We can clean that up a bit more. Get rid of some unwanted cartilage. And over here, it's a good piece of tenderloin, usually made for chicken fingers. Just take that out. We can use that for eating later. Separate the other piece. There's one on each side. Good solid piece of meat right there. And now we should be able to separate the rest of the sternum, which was giving us a bit of trouble earlier. Comes right off there. So we can just clean this up a bit. It's looking pretty good. Let's cut this in half, separate into 2 chicken breasts. Get rid of some of the fat here. So these are 2 pretty good looking pieces of meat. Add a bit of cartilage here and there that we can get rid of. Just feel around for anything that you don't want. Like that. Good solid piece of meat that you can cook for you or your guests. Great. Second chicken breast. Now the final part that we're going to deal with is we're going to dig in our bowl for the first part that we did, which was getting the drumsticks, and we are going to separate the thigh from the drumstick. And simply all you need to do for that is kind of grab your drumstick and thigh, or grab your chicken leg and cut softly to the back of the knee. Get nice and deep in there. And you're just going to quickly just pop that up. You can see you can get that nice and dislocated. Cut right through that super easily. There you go. You can just get rid of that skin right there. There we go. Now you got your drumstick and you got your thigh. And you just repeat that for the next leg. Just cutting that nice juicy meat there. And pop up. See the nice pearly white bone right there. And this should be easy just to cut right through. Right in between there. There we go. There we go. Now, you got a nice drumstick here. Leave the skin on. Get it nice and juicy. And our chicken thigh. And that's about it with our dissection. Hopefully you guys aren't too grossed out, or at least as grossed out as I am. And yeah, see you guys later.